What's up, everybody? This is Jose from Sun Life.
And Katie.
Welcome to the Orlando area. On today's tour, we're going to start off east of Orlando. We're currently on Goldenrod, and let's give you guys a starting point here. Goldenrod is what we're crossing now. We're heading west into Orlando. What's the road we're on, Orlando? So they have a reference point of
University.
University and Goldenrod. Okay, guys. So we're University and Goldenrod intersection, and we're heading into Orlando to explore the city of Orlando. So we're kind of east of downtown. Starbucks right there. This is kind of like a suburban area. Behind us is the University of Central Florida, and kind of a beautiful suburban area. Winter Park, Winter Springs, Oviedo, real nice kind of suburban areas. But as we head this way, it'll become more urbanized. So this is what it's like to drive into Orlando. Looking good. Couldn't believe how expensive some of these apartments were. New York! This guy's from New York. How expensive some of these apartments were entering the Orlando area by the interstate. $3,000 a month? Like, who the crap can afford that? Right, Katie? Who can afford that?
Yeah. Maybe one day.
I'm gonna guess this side of Orlando is less touristy and more locals.
Yeah.
Is that kind of what's going on here?
Probably.
Can you believe how much an Honda Accord looks like to the Camry? It's like identical. I'm not sure why car makes do that. I think every car makes should just be its own unique thing. Ford's truck looks like a Chevy truck, looks like a Dodge truck. I'm seeing a lot of New York license plates on here. I'm gonna guess this guy's from New York because he's got a New York license plate. New York. I took a Benadryl earlier because I had an allergy attack, so I'm just like falling asleep.
Yeah.
I'm not really 100 today.
Yeah.
So this guy's from New York.
New
York! New York! Sorry.
Yeah. And then I had some sinus difficulties.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of covered that.
Yeah.
Excuse me. New Jersey. New York. Wow, what's going on here? I've never seen so many. Oh, that's the license plate I want to get for the car.
Yeah, that's the one I want too.
Let's check it out. So this car in front of us has the Black Bear license plate.
Which we want.
Look at the colors on that license. Imagine that license plate on our car.
That
is
be beautiful.
gorgeous. That's one of the most beautiful license plates I've seen. It's a Black Bear license plate.
Yeah.
It's like a baby blue license plate with a black bear on it. Let's see if we can get close up to it.
Probably at the light, I would think.
So we can go to Castleberry.
Yeah, that is
It's a beautiful license plate. Yeah, it's got a black bear on it. Nice license plate. And it matches their car, kind of like green.
Are we turning?
I'm going into Castleberry, not sure why. So what we want to do, Katie, is take me to downtown Orlando. Downtown, man.
To the Old Town, baby.
To the Old Town, baby. This song right here is for the city I love. Represent
Head north
for
on
the
Florida
Old Town,
436
baby.
west toward Driggs Drive.
Briggs Drive.
In 1,000 feet, make a
Unfortunately.
U-turn.
You want me to go back the other way?
Make
Yeah.
a U-turn.
Sure, I'll make a U-turn. No problem. At some point, you go from like suburban to urban. I'm pretty sure we're in the urban part of it now. Looks kind of urban.
Continue on
flashy.
Florida 436 east for 3 miles.
You go from suburban to urban. That's the best way to get to downtown?
Mm-hmm.
I Anyway, next
You are on the
question.
fastest route despite some traffic. You will arrive at 1:24 p.m.
Make sure it's not trying to get us to go on a toll. Because every time you're in Orlando, you use your GPS. It's like the toll company has a deal with Siri or something.
No, it's
Right.
regular streets.
Colonial.
McGuire. We're passing Taco Bell.
No, but in Orlando, like, the GPS will always try to put you on a toll road even if you don't need
Yeah.
to. It's almost like the toll company paid Google to
I know.
make sure you end up on their toll roads. So what's going on here?
China Garden.
China Garden. China Garden. Yeah, you kind of like, it's weird, like this is like suburban looking, but it's also urban.
Suburban.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird area.
Yeah.
Adaptive cruise control, baby. Come on, let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
My foot's starting to hurt. I'm falling asleep.
Yeah.
Benadryl. Seems like they ended up putting blackberry in my Starbucks this morning, and I'm super allergic to it.
Mm-hmm.
So like my whole face is swollen up. My lips are all swollen.
It's not too bad.
Well, you don't see it, but I can feel it.
Yeah.
I can definitely feel it.
Yeah. I mean, I know you're feeling terrible, but I've seen you with worse allergy
I know.
attacks. So
Okay, that looks kind of trashy.
So I'm just glad it's more mild today.
Yeah, those apartments look really trashy. Drink more water. Azure Winter Park. Oh, this definitely looks trashy out here, man.
Yeah.
These apartments look kind of like hood looking. So, one comment we've been getting on our channel is, I've seen it a lot, this couple just goes around judging people in places.
I'm not judging you. I think we've discovered a whole new batch of PC babies.
I don't know what their deal is. You're never going to make everybody happy on the internet, so don't even try.
No.
You just got to be who you are, and that's it.
Yeah.
You can't possibly make everybody happy on the internet.
I've never, like, if something is not...
But my question is, if they figured it out...
Yeah.
Okay, so if they figured out that we go around judging places, that means they've been watching quite a lot of our content.
Well,
so
you're
watching...
Yeah.
If you're watching a lot of our content,
Yeah.
then there's definitely something about it that intrigues you.
Uh-huh.
So I'm not supposed to make... So let me get this straight.
Yeah.
You want me to travel across America showing places, but have absolutely no subjective opinion about the place? Huh. That would be fun to watch.
I thought that this was a channel about, like, some people want to move different places.
We show them the place.
And we show different places.
Yeah.
And then we point out what's good and what's bad in the area, because that's what the people want to know. Maybe,
Well, they may not even have the ability to make that judgment because they're from a different place.
Yeah.
You know, like, they don't even know what it's about because they're from a place that's completely different.
Yeah.
It looks like Houston. Well, anyways, you know what? I couldn't believe how much a lot of these Texas cities look like Florida cities.
Yeah.
I found that to be a very interesting thing. There's a lot of, like, some of these Florida cities, like Tampa and Orlando, San Antonio and Houston, they have so much in common that if you're in one city,
You can't
you
determine
can
if
almost feel if you're like you're in the other, yeah.
Yeah.
True. Sunflowers.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so you want me to travel across America
And have no opinion about
and
it.
have no opinion about the place? Really?
Well, don't get upset when we tell people, because some people want to know.
Yeah, some people need to know.
Yeah.
Well, they want to know, they need to know.
They
But
need
what's interesting about that is, first, you've watched enough of our content to know that's what we do.
Yeah.
So something about this channel attracted you. But you really think the purpose, like Katie said, is to make videos that help people that are moving.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm showing you the place. That's what you're here for, is the visual context. The conversations that me and my wife have while we're doing that is completely irrelevant to the video. Sure, you gotta be entertaining for some and educating others and all that. But at the end of the day, you're just watching the video. That looks hood back in there. That's like kind of hood in here. Let's see what this little area is about. You know, you're educating people at the end of the day. So if you're educating people, you have to point out, like here, I just noticed this little area looks hood back here. So I'm going to check that
Head
out.
south toward Old Cheney Highway, then turn left onto Old Cheney Highway. Head northwest, then turn right.
If I see a little area that looks kind of hood, we go in and we check it out.
Toward Old Cheney Highway, then turn
If
left
people
onto
drive
Old Cheney
aggressively, or
Highway.
they're friendly, or they're not friendly, we point that out. That's kind of what it's about.
Turn
wanna
left
check
onto
out-
Old Cheney
Yeah.
Highway.
Turn it on for a minute. I got it. I just turned it on, man. I want to check
Okay.
that out for a minute. Let's see what's going on back there. Car wash here? Oh, it's like a car wash. Cool. Definitely go for a car wash. Why did the navigation turn on?
Because I pulled it out.
I got it. Don't worry. Put it back in. You gotta be able to see the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are so, it's like, so you tell me I have a channel where I drive around showing people's areas, and you think we're never gonna get out of here. Unless I go against the traffic, but I can't see if this car's coming or not. Unless I just, oh crap.
You're going to have to pull into there.
What is this gas
Quickly.
station? Yeah. You're not gonna get out of there.
Yeah.
Quick shop. Kind of looks hood around here.
Yeah. Oh no.
What happened, baby? Email?
Yeah.
Can I see it?
There was one email. I saw it like a few days ago, and then I'm not seeing it here anymore.
I deleted it.
Oh, okay.
The one about the shoes?
No.
Which one?
It was someone wanted information.
Oh. If it looks like a scam, I delete it.
No. They were wanting to. They were wanting
Baldwin Metals
information.
Apartments. That looks like crap. This looks kind of hood in here.
No, it was an actual person. So. Yeah.
Kind of looks hood back here. Look how fast these cars behind me are. We just got out of the way. What area are we in, baby?
I think you were trying to get rid of the one with the shoes, and got rid of a different one. Yeah.
Citrus Gardens. Okay. This is a dead end, so we'll pull around right here.
And to go into that. See if
Metal
it's
bars
there.
on the windows are always a good sign. Metal bars on your lawn is another good sign. Okay, we're heading towards downtown.
Yeah.
Let's do that again. We just keep working closer and closer.
Yeah.
And then how do you expect me to really do a video to show people a city, and chances are they're using the video, you know, out of all, we're people watching for entertainment. Some people are watching because they're curious. Some people are watching because they're subscribed to our channel and it popped up in the timeline, so they're watching it. And there's that 1% of people that is watching our video. I got it, don't worry. That they're watching our video because
I'm not doing anything with
Right.
that.
they're watching our video because they're moving to the area, and then they really need the information. So how the crap am I not going to point out, oh, there's a hooker? Of course I'm going to point out there's a hooker. They may be not interested in living near hookers, you know what I mean? Like, they may not want to have hookers. This person's like really, really watching us. I can turn around without drawing their attention. They like really came up on us. You know, like, how am I not gonna point that out, bro? Like, that may be a serious concern to somebody. If I think an area looks trashy, how am I not gonna point it out? Anyways, Orlando is one of the cities where we get the most viewership from, and I don't know why. It could just be that the algorithm is good here. It could be a varied amount of things. But Orlando, Jacksonville, Houston, Atlanta, Birmingham, the cities we get the most views out of.
Yeah.
So Orlando is one of the top 3, I think, cities that watches us. Not sure, maybe the algorithm has been strong in Orlando for us.
Yeah.
Or maybe there's another contributing factor why Orlando's been so good to us. But Orlando's definitely been good to us. And that's why we're trying to take some time to be out here. But if the person is watching the video because they're moving or they're looking at places to move to, you gotta show the bad stuff. You know, how do you not? That's what they're looking out for. So the reason there's a lot of focus on the bad stuff is just simply put,
In a quarter mile, slight right onto Florida 50
that's
West,
what the
East
person
Colonial
who's
Drive.
needing this video the most is most concerned about. So we're only 10 minutes from downtown Orlando here.
Yeah.
How do you not do that? That's who needs it the most.
Slight right onto Florida 50 West, East Colonial Drive.
Oh, I got this from here. You can turn it off. No, Colonial Drive very well. Orange Blossom, Colonial, good streets to be on. Anybody from Orlando will tell you that Orange Blossom is the place to be. And if I'm lying, go in the comment section about it and explain yourself. Es como basura. Aparentemente ya de mí te has olvidado, y mientras tanto yo te seguiré esperando. No me he querido ir pensando que algún día. That car is like insane. You see how they're driving?
Yep.
Man, I forgot the lyrics. That car messed me up. No me he querido ir pensando que algún día. No, I lost it. I lost the melody, I lost the tone, everything. It was going good.
Yeah.
Decidas tú volver. Ponme like it. I'm sorry. No excuse for that behavior right there. Alright guys, so we're in Colonial. Colonial splits, it's Highway 50 and it splits Orlando east to west quite a long ways. And we are east of downtown, mind. East and northeast of downtown Orlando. In fact, you can already start to see the skyline up ahead to the left of the screen. Y mientras tanto yo te seguiré esperando, porque yo sé que tú no te estás conformando y lo dejarás a él como también a mí lo hiciste, porque eres una mujer que fácil te vendiste. I'm sure that's not how the song goes. I've lost myself. Not sure why this song's stuck in my head. What is something we would be listening to right now? Maybe we can't play music because of copyright strikes and stuff like that.
Me?
Yeah, but it'd be cool if you could play music during a video, but you can't.
Yeah.
Because of the copyright issues.
You want to know what I would play?
Right now, I would play whatever the crap I was singing.
Yeah.
Probablemente estoy.
Probably a boy band. Which Jose is cringing right now, just hearing that.
Yeah, of course, dude. You married a man.
And you married a girl who grew up in the 90s, so you better figure that one out.
Probablemente.
You married.
I'd be listening to Juan Gabriel. Joan Sebastian.
Yeah, I'm feeling very 90s.
Joan
From the 90s.
Jon Sebastian. Just like Sebastian in English. Juan Sebastian. You want to hear some good Mexican music? Juan Sebastian.
I have
Juan Gabriel.
I have been enjoying the musical stylings of Selena recently.
Right. We've been listening to a lot of like Los Temerarios.
Yeah.
If you're an American and you want to be put onto some game, if you're an American, you need to be put onto some Latin music game. If you like good Mexican music, Los Temerarios. Los Temerarios. Temerios. Los Temerarios. Los Bookies. Losbukis. Los Bookies. Good Mexican music. Los Bookies, Los Temerarios, Juan Sebastian, Juan Gabriel. Juan Gabriel in English. What's another good Mexican group to recommend? Jose. That's another good Mexican singer. Los Tucanes de Tijuana. I wouldn't recommend that to an American person. It's not right. Bless your heart. Stupid bus, man. Stupid bus, man. People in Orlando still have Mitsubishi Eclipses. I guess they don't have scrapyards here.
I thought they had more scrap yards.
It's a joke, dude. It's not serious. It's a joke. It's kind of like saying, like, I'm not even gonna explain this to you. If you haven't figured this out by now, you're just. What's wrong?
They're just puppies.
What is on the side of this bus, and why does it have? All I see is like a gold chain and some fake rings. What's it about?
The radio station.
Oh, the radio station.
Spanish radio station.
What is it, Daddy Yankee? Daddy Yankee on the
Romeo
side.
Santos. Mark Anthony.
Daddy Yankee. Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is, but
Oh, so it's an ad for the radio station.
Yeah.
Interesting. I just saw like a fake.
I got sad that Just Puppies closed. The store was closed.
Just puppies.
Yeah.
I'm not getting you a dog, bro.
I didn't say that.
If
I
you
just
were
want to
gonna
get some puppies.
If you were gonna treat the animal decently, I would. But the last time
I just wanted to look at puppies.
I like animals too much to let you own one. You're way too irresponsible to own an animal.
Black Bean Deli, a Cuban cafe.
Okay, a Cuban deli cafe.
It's
Only
all
pay
right.
If we win. Oh, Morgan and Morgan. And the way that bus driver's driving, it's a good place to put. A good place to put that at. Okay, so now this definitely feels like an urban area. You're just like stop and go. Lots of inner city traffic, murals and stuff. Kind of what you would expect in a large city in the downtown. Typical buses everywhere. People driving like idiots. Traffic in one direction, absolutely no traffic in the other. So the logic would be we're driving from the outskirts of town into the city. That doesn't really make sense why it's track on. I don't know. Excuse me. Any other good Mexican music, Katie? Spanish music that you like?
Romeo Santos. Aventura.
Aventura.
Yeah. I like the, sometimes I like the Wisin and Yandel stuff.
Oh, somebody's getting trashy.
Sometimes. They have
Korean
one song
barbecue
that I
right
like.
How's it go?
It's that one song that you listen to. It's like their lights or something like that.
No idea.
I don't know. But I definitely like. Yeah, Romeo Santos is good. There's one girl singer that I like.
Ana Gabriel.
I don't even know who that is.
Ana Gabriela. She's way outdated.
Mhm.
I don't even know why I mentioned it. It's not even like I would listen to that.
They have a song called Corre, Corre, Corazon.
Corre, corre, corazón.
I can't.
Oh, La Oreja de Van Gogh. La Oreja de Van Gogh. Mil Rosas, 1,000 Roses.
Mhm.
That song's pretty.
Yeah.
Mil, so M-I-L. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. La Oreja de Van Gogh. La Oreja de Van Gogh.
Yeah.
Eso. La Oreja de Van Gogh. La Oreja, or O-R-E-J-A, and then Van Gogh, like Van Gogh.
Yeah.
Which is, the song's called Mil Rosas. M-I-L-R-O-S-A, which means 1,000 roses. It's basically about a guy who gets a girl 1,000 roses. I think that's kind of money like that. Don't even look at me. Don't even look at me like that. I have not the money
I
nor
like,
the intentions for that kind of money.
I like Canticoda's romantic.
What the crap is that? What type of... I like canticones. What the crap is canciones? There's a lot of Asian stuff and Korean stuff.
Yeah,
around here.
it looks really good.
This is called Hot Huang Wang. Hot Huang Wang. King Kang Jewelers. That looks like
That.
maybe Cambodian
I don't know.
or Vietnamese. Not sure.
I like it though.
Sure, why not?
It's nice. It should.
There's a lot of Asian stuff around here.
Mhm.
Lazy Moon, Shi King. So there's a lot of Asian restaurants around here.
Yeah, I get scared with my allergies.
Right, that's really why we haven't tried. Nothing against Asian food, but with our allergies, both of us are just. It would. They use too many nuts.
Yeah.
Just put a splash of nutmeg in it. So the Asians use too many nuts, and we're both allergic to nuts. So it's probably a bad
very
idea.
allergic to nuts.
Yeah. Lots of Asian stuff here.
Mhm.
Okay, so any other good Spanish stuff?
I like the romantica.
Okay, if you like romantic artists, romantic Latin music, I would say Cheyenne, which is just the word Cheyenne in English.
Yeah, that was good.
He's Puerto Rican. Jerry Rivera, and he's got one song called Vuela Muy Alto, which is V-U-E-L Vuela.
I like that one really sad song.
Hey, so V-U-E-L-A, Vuela Muy,
Yeah.
M-U-I, and then Alto, A-L-T-O. Vuela Muy Alto, which is fly very high,
Yeah.
which is about releasing a bird, letting go of love, basically. That's a beautiful song. Jerry Rivera.
You know
His other songs suck,
yeah.
though.
That one really sad song is what I like.
Really sad.
Yeah.
Not sure. That's not a lot to work with. She's like, that one song is like,
Suavemente like that.
Suavemente, corazón.
It's very slow.
This car's never gonna get out of here. I don't know why I got behind it. He's not really turning into anything.
It's the one where the video is like a story.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where there's like a bus and...
Yes, the video is filmed in San Miguel, in Mexico. It's a town, and the reason I know the name of the town is because my friend's from there. The group is called, it's a bachata artist that does a Mexican ranchera.
I like
Somebody
bachata,
will know what song I'm talking about.
I have it on
El
my
verdadero amor
playlist.
perdona. That's it. The group is called Mana, which is
Yeah, Mana. I
Mana.
really like that group.
That's a group. My dad likes that group. M-A-N-A, Mana. Just like that. M-A-N-A, Mana. That's how it's spelled. M-A-N-A, Mana. And they have well, they're like a rock band, and they do like a ranchera type song, I think.
That's what I like, though. I like that.
Yeah. So it's like almost sounds like American alternative rock is what they usually do. Very similar to alternative American rock. But then the song is a ranchera. I think it's called a ranchera.
I always cry when I listen to that song.
El verdadero amor perdona.
It's
Real
very
love
sad.
forgives. Oh, it's based off the Bible verse. Real love forgives. It doesn't cause harm. Real love doesn't keep account.
Yeah.
It basically it grabs the Bible verse and it turns it into a song. Real love forgives. It doesn't keep It doesn't keep track of damage. It doesn't remember harm. So it's an entire song based off of Bible verse, but it's a romantic song. It's a beautiful song, and it's got a great melody. Any other good songs? That's a good one right there. Any other good Latin songs? Maria. That's way too commercial.
Yeah, I do like that Romeo Santos fellow.
You've mentioned it.
Yeah.
Yes. Mention it again, we're gonna have a jealous. keep mentioning the guy. See what's gonna happen. You'll be walking home. It's starting to rain. Okay. How the upload's going? Pretty good.
Yeah, I like the Ricky Martin songs from like the 90s. Living la vida
Vive la vida
loca.
loca. Ricky Martin es una loca. That wasn't nice.
Like, I have not listened to that. Like, I don't even know if he's still making music. He probably is, but I just don't listen to that. So
I think he still is. Yeah.
Nothing against him,
Mark
but
Anthony's
yeah.
Mark Anthony's still making a lot
I
of
like
music.
Mark Anthony.
And he's been relevant, which is
He
okay. I'll give you guys some.
really
Let me give you guys some real Cuban songs. So there's an artist called Osmani, O-S-M-A-N-I, Osmani Garcia. He fell off because I don't know what he did.
It was like his wife.
He got involved
or
in
something
political.
Like that.
Yeah, he was crying because he came from Cuba with his wife, but his wife left him, and then he made like all the things you're not supposed to do on the internet. Like,
yeah.
you know, all the things you're not supposed to do online. He did all of it. I guess he might have a drinking problem or something, and he just doesn't know how to behave. It might be part of the problem.
Yeah.
I think that's probably a huge part of the problem, is that he drinks too much and he doesn't know how to behave. This would be great GoPro material if you wanna. Oh, it's in the bag. We should probably stop and put the GoPro at an angle and get downtown Orlando in 4K. I think we should stay in Orlando till nighttime, do a lot of Orlando videos, and then So anyways, he did everything he wasn't supposed to do. Osmani Garcia. So he has a few new songs now.
What about that Gente de Zona?
Gente de Zona is another good Cuban group. And if you go look for their older songs, I think they're better than their mainstream songs. Gente de Zona. G-E-N-T-E. D-E and then Zona, Z-O-N-A, Gente de Zona. They're Cuban and they were huge in Cuba, and they've gotten international fame since they've been here. They've done songs with Mark Anthony, and a few other big names. Hint of the Zone, a good music, Cuban group. There's one guy that's out. There's Alexander. There's I think there's one of them from the same state that I'm from in Cuba. I think it's Alexander. Is it Alexander? That's from Come My Way. One of them's from Come My Way. Hint of the Zone. Hint of the Zone. They're pretty good. Anybody else that's like really good Latin music? Things like only Cubans would listen to. Osmani Garcia. And lately he's made a comeback, and I don't know how he made a comeback because his music is so good. Because he's gone through some personal issues on Facebook that's just like, it's like, dude, you're an American now, you can't do that. Like, the thing is, like, he being from Cuba, he's never been around the internet, so he doesn't know what you are supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do.
Yeah, you're not supposed to cry over a woman.
You're not supposed to cry over a woman on your Facebook Live. You're not supposed to, like,
get into the studio, write a song about your pain, and make money off it.
I think he recently shot somebody at a nightclub too.
Oh yeah,
everything you're not supposed to do, he's done it. Like, it's just like, like, welcome to America, man. Like, somebody needs to teach these people, but they don't listen. That's a problem. Like, you could try to teach, like, you could talk to them, hey, these are the do's and don'ts of America, and he'll still not.
Even if they've been here for a while,
they don't listen.
They don't listen.
People come from Cuba, and one thing about people from Cuba is they don't listen.
Yeah.
And they need to listen because they have to learn a whole other way of living.
Yeah.
Like, part of America is learning how to live by a completely elaborate set of rules.
Yeah.
America has a very, very elaborate set of rules. And if you break those rules, you could have millions of dollars. You're going to lose every last penny of it if you don't follow those rules. You know, and a lot of these artists that come from Cuba, they just don't get it. And if you try to talk to them and say, hey, man, that's, you know, she's 17, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a big deal. I'm like, it is, because it's illegal here. No, man, it's not a big problem. Cuba had like 10 of them. I'm like, no, bro, you can't have 0 of them. It's just like, you can try to talk sense into these people that come from Cuba, and they just don't listen. And it doesn't matter, they could be here 10 years. You could try to explain to them, hey, you can't do that, man. Hey, no, Cuba used to do it all the time, man. It doesn't matter what the crap you did in Cuba. This is America.
A lot of them, they have to find out the hard way.
Completely, they will. And that's the problem with Osmani Garcia. He literally almost destroyed his career and probably lost millions of dollars over the stupidity of just not listening. We're getting close to Parramore. Of not listening. We're going to enter a bad neighborhood called Parramore. Of not listening to other people. You have to listen. You have to learn the rules of what you can, what you can't, all of that. Because this is America. There's rules to living in this society. You know? And a lot of times when you find somebody that's ignorant and doesn't listen, you give them advice, and instead of listening to it and taking it in, they laugh at you. Like, okay, you want to be stupid and ignorant, you're the one who's going to pay the consequences. I'm not the one that's going to pay the consequences, you are. You know? You're the one who's going to have to deal with consequences. You're the one who's going to lose your career. You're the one who's going to go to jail. You're the one who's going to have, you know, all these legal consequences because you don't want to listen. You're the one that's going to suffer, not me. But let's go in here real quick. Vamos Orlando. So we're in Parramore now, so we're in the hood. And of course, on all these Real Street series, we'll always end up in the hood. And that's what we do on this channel. We end up in the hood.
Yeah.
What the Sadie? We always end up in the hood in these Real series. Oh, he's looking for work. He's not begging, he's looking for work. That's the difference between the Guatemalan outside a gas station and anybody else. The Guatemalan's looking for work. And if I had work, I'd give it to him. I don't have anything to do because I don't live in the city. I don't wash my car, man. I have to buy the materials. It's like, otherwise, I would give him work. If I had anything to do right now, I'd be like, oh, let's go. But this is Parramore. This is definitely one of the most dangerous places in Orlando. One of our subscribers recently mentioned how happy she is that she's finally moving out of this neighborhood and somewhere better. She's been saving money, guys. She's been saving money for a long time, and finally her savings are adequate enough to move out. And she says she's just had a really scary time living here. She said as a woman, she's constantly being approached by guys who think they can buy her and stuff like that. She says she's dealt with all types of predatory behavior from people and stuff like that. So she's happy. She's finally saved enough money to where she can move out of this neighborhood to another part of Orlando that's really nice that we were in earlier today. So congratulations to her. And yeah, living in places like this can definitely be scary. I love that mural. That's a cool mural. Whoever did that, los sacó del parque for real. But you know, there's good neighborhoods and there's bad neighborhoods. Well, this is a bad neighborhood. You know, in these real street series, we always go into the real hoods. Whoever did the mural for that building did a great job. Especially the mural on the other. This side's not too cool, but on the other side, they did a great job.
Yeah.
I'm from Orlando. Like Orlando. Like really, really, really from Orlando. Like we're Orlando. Like Orlando. Parramore. There's a neighborhood name right there. Parramore.
There's a band called Parramore.
Really? Sorry to hear that. Any good American music? What's good with American music? Like what you would listen to, Katie?
NSYNC, Backstreet Boys.
Oh, come on.
Modern.
Maybe rock bands or something. Don't throw me some boy bands.
Taylor Swift.
Go back to bad. You went from bad to worse there. You just went from bad to worst. Yet they're building new apartments here. Anyways, our subscriber described living here as pretty much a nightmare. Always being harassed by guys who think they can buy her. I don't know, I think the experience of being a woman is different than a guy, because a woman is always getting propositions.
Yeah.
Like a woman knows her worth as a woman more than a guy, because a guy doesn't get propositions unless he's got a lot of money. There's a park here, a lot of people just hanging out playing dominoes. New apartments going in, but if that's the type of crap you gotta deal with in this neighborhood, who would want to live in those neighborhoods? No matter how nice it looks, if that's what you're dealing with on a daily basis, it's like she described a really nasty scenario, really. Just nasty. The way she described it was like, ugh. But then maybe an ugly girl would never have to deal with it. Maybe she's really hot or something, and she's always dealing with that. And even in a suburban setting, she's gonna have to deal with it in a different way. Suburban guys are like, hey mama, you'll never have to work another day in your life. Come on over here and live in my condo. That's a lot more attractive than, hey mama, I got $10.
Yeah.
The difference between a hood guy hitting on you. I feel like going in this apartment complex. I know it's probably dangerous, but I feel like I could go in there and like just pretend like I'm doing something. Let's do it. Last famous words before death. I think I could probably sneak in this apartment complex. Oh, we're in the trenches now. Oh, there's nowhere to turn? Is there a way to turn?
There's nowhere to turn. Oh, over
There
here.
might be. Let's find out. This looks really trenches
Oh,
in
looks
here.
like a driver.
Let's find out. This is like real trenches on here.
Oh, you'll be okay.
Real trenches, bro. Head back into downtown. One of these projects and they just knocked them down and built something else, if I remember right.
Yeah.
I thought these were projects, right? Oh, there's still some. They're remodeling them. Okay. I thought there were projects there. Orlando, take me home to a place in Orlando. Oh, Orlando. was I talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, women. Yeah, because women always have propositions. There's always like, but there's a difference between like a guy in the hood and a guy in the suburbs. Like maybe now in the city, she might be like, "Hey, mama, I got $10. Yeah, I got $10 bill. Hey, got a man. Oh, look at it. Look at Jefferson Davis. Yeah, look at him. I got a $10 bill. I got $10, girl. Come on, I got $10, girl. $10, you know what I'm saying? And then the guy in the suburbs might be like, you are gorgeous, you'll never have to work another day. Like, I have a few female friends that live in Naples. Probably 2 or 3 girls have told me this. That they live in Naples and they've had guys offer them like all kinds of ridiculous money. Like one of those rich guys sees a woman he likes, he'll be like, hey mama, you'll never have to work another day in your life. I'll put you in a condo and a $100,000 car. You just gotta do stuff to me. And like, she's like, yeah, get out of here.
Yeah.
Those guys might be like, you know, I'll put you in whatever car, whatever house, whatever the crap you want. And the woman has to say no because she knows it's creepy.
Yeah.
But as a gold digger, goes for it, you know?
Yeah.
Gold digging women go for stuff like that. Like I was in Naples one time and I seen a girl, she was driving a Bentley. And I seen her pay with a food stamp card for groceries at Publix. And I was like, you're paying with food stamps. And she had one of those Brazilian implant things. You know? So, you know, it's called, her heart's plastic, so, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, how as a woman, I guess as a woman, it's easier. Oh, they have the. Oh, never mind. I thought it was like in Fort Myers where they have the minivan taxis. Mm-hmm. That is a completely Fort Myers thing.
Yeah.
Honda Odyssey and Toyota Sienna van taxis with Salvadorian or Guatemalan flags. 100% Fort Myers thing. I haven't seen that anywhere in America. Fort Myers has a taxi scene that's unique to Fort Myers. Nowhere else in the world I've seen it. It's like Sienna vans and Toyota vans are Guatemalan taxis. Nowhere else in America I've seen this. Yeah, have you ever had a guy offer you money just to buy you out? Like, I'll put you in anything you want, okay? Other than me. When we met, we were like both pretty poor. Like, we were both like starving when we met. No offers, Katie? No answer? Wow, that's pretty.
No.
Never had a guy at Publix like, hey, honey, put you in whatever car you want. But imagine that if like you're a hot girl and you live in Naples, all the time you'd have old guys like trying to go dig you. We have to call that guy back. We gotta call the guy back and make a schedule.
Okay.
We do it tomorrow, whenever. Orlando Health. You finally got the can. Look at me, I thought it would be. I'll buy you whatever you want, Katie.
Okay.
I'll buy any car you want. Anything you want to do, if you want, you can have it.
I like this camera.
But I guess hood offers are not as attractive. Hood offers are like, hey girl, come on, I got $10. I got a $10 bill. We could share a rock together, girl. Come on. We're getting OBT. Orange Avenue.
Orange. Yeah. And the ones that do hit on me are like extremely creepy.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, they think because you're overweight that you have low self-esteem.
Nah, it will never be low enough for you, buddy.
Yeah, so Katie's problem is different. Katie's problem is guys see her, they think because she's obese, she's got low self-esteem, so they think she's easy, you know? And what they don't realize is, yeah, she's obese, but she's living a pretty good lifestyle. You know, we're traveling America together. It's not like, you know, you're gonna, come on, girl, I'll take you to the Burger King.
That's what the last one actually said.
Oh, are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding. It was so creepy.
Yeah. Cuban flag right there.
Yeah.
Numero uno Cuban cuisine. Hey, see what the ratings are, because we've really struggled to find Cuban food in Orlando. Yeah, I'll take my medicine today. So they're called number one. Maybe they really are.
4.2.
That's pretty bad.
But it's in Orlando. You could have like a bunch of Karens.
A lot of tourists from Minnesota. Like, this was the worst Mexican food I've ever had.
Had no flavor.
But I'll tell you, ratings are pretty good. When a restaurant's not rated above 4.5, don't even waste your time. Rarely, when you if the ratings are bad, the restaurant's bad.
They're complaining about sangria.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. If the ratings are good, they're good. If they're bad, they're bad. I don't know what the crap it is about Orlando.
They're mad that it didn't have seasoning or it wasn't spicy. I'm like, what do you think you're getting?
Here's a bunch of Latin American flags: Cuban, Brazilian. Car dealerships are always like trying to see what countries they can rip off better. Boricua, American, Guatemalan, Mexican, Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican, ta ta ta, pero que Puerto Rican, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah. You know, like talking about Latin music, old Peruvian music used to be good. I don't know any current Peruvian artists that are good, but back in the day, there used to be a lot of Peruvian, like boleros, you know, like romantic boleros and ballads and stuff. Old Peruvian ballads were pretty good back in the day. I'm talking like way back in the day. Oh, here's some really good Spanish. If you want music from Spain, like rock, Spanish rock, there's a group called Formula 5, but it's the V, of course, because they use the numero instead of the number. Formula 5 or Formula Quinta, which is Formula and then Quinta, Q-U. Man, my Spanish is so bad. I-N-T-A, Formula Quinta. And they have songs like Ave Maria, which is Ave Maria in English. They got a lot of good songs. Just kind of hood back in there. A lot of graffiti and homeless people and stuff.
A band I really like is the same degrees it is right now.
98 degrees?
Yeah.
It is 98 degrees outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christ Little Baron.
It is hot.
98 degrees. So, what else, babe? What else we got? Look at that giant spawn in front of that restaurant.
Yeah.
98 degrees. Formula Quinta, and there's another Spanish music group. I'm not sure. Formula Quinta is pretty good. It kind of sounds like the Beatles, but in Spanish. You don't like country music at all.
What?
You really don't like country music, do you?
I love country music.
Really?
Yeah.
Remember when I first met you, I would play country music and you used to hate it?
Yeah.
Has it grown on you since you've been around me?
There was a point where, I was like pure rock, and then I was just like, I can't listen to this anymore. And then, like, I was on the radio and I couldn't listen to rap. I was just like, can't listen to this. I've never really liked rap too much. There's a few artists that I like.
Country.
I'm getting to that. And
No
then
me estés agitando. I don't like the way you said, I'm getting to that, like I'm an idiot and you're helping
let me talk and you'll find out what I say.
No, I won't let you talk. No, you're not allowed to talk.
Then I put on the country station. I'm like, wow, this is nice. I'm going to listen to this.
So you started listening to country because you didn't like rap?
Yeah.
Okay. So
we lived in Southwest Florida,
yeah,
so
there's
there
only,
really
like,
wasn't that much.
If you're in the South, there's rap and country on the radio. That's
Yeah.
it. I get you. So country music, you would start listening to country music on the radio.
Like when I was working at LA Fitness, that's kind of when I started.
Okay, so what has become your favorite country singers?
Florida Georgia Line,
Yeah.
Luke Bryan.
Yeah, I think they kind of fell off now.
What?
They've fallen off a little now.
Florida Georgia Line?
Yeah, and Luke Bryan too.
No.
They're not as good as they were back in 2012,
Yeah.
2014.
Florida Georgia Line kind of like. One of them is releasing music solo.
Okay.
Yeah. Tyler.
Perry?
No. I saw it and it was really good, so. What else? Can't think of it. Whenever I'm trying to think about like what artists to tell you I listen to,
Alright.
I can't even think of them.
Alright. I'm driving south out of downtown, guys, in case you wondered. We're close to FK Your Diet. South side of Orlando, heading south. South out of downtown. In case you're wondering which way we went. So we left downtown. So when I like country music, I would probably go with something older. So I would probably start with something like Hank Williams Jr. comes to mind right off the bat.
The old stuff has grown on
Alan
me,
Jackson.
but I'm not into
Alan
that.
Jackson. And more recently, I would say like Demon Jones, Adam Calhoun, Ryan Upchurch, not so much.
One song he does is pretty
One
good,
song and
though.
that's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not on the top of my list. Country music changed a lot. Rockwood Estates. This area looks kind of nice, but it's probably gonna have a lot of crime. How do I know that? Just trust me. I know Orlando, man. You just gotta trust me.
Yeah.
It just looks like it. Look at that jacked up Jeep. That thing is huge. Ow, that hurt. Big old trees. Orlando is a very hard city to read.
Yeah.
Beautiful park. This is called Big Oak Park. Okay, cool. Look at this.
Yeah.
Nice. Just go off the beaten path and you find something nice. This seems really cool. These big oak trees. Big house over there. And there's a water over there. There's a lake. Oh, is that an old school Caprice? Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man. That right there is what I'm talking about, man. I'm gonna stop here for a minute. See. Nice Caprice. A Caprice or a Buick? It looks like a big Skylark. It's like a 67 Skylark. Whatever it is, I like it. I like it a lot, man. What is that, Buick? An old Toyota 442. Where it's out from here. Nice little neighborhood. Big Oak Park. It's nice. Very quiet, off the beaten path. Even though it's in a little city. Kind of interesting. Kind of reminds me of Miami Springs, where it's like just a little hidden little area in the middle of a bigger urban area. Alright guys, so that is the real streets of Orlando. I hope you guys liked the video. Checking out from Orlando.